Hello friends, first of all, good afternoon to everyone. Today we are going to discuss a topic which is named as addressing modes of 8051 microcontroller. Its definition is the different ways in which a source operand is an instruction are known as the addressing modes. The 8051 provide a total of 5 distinct addressing mode. Okay, this is the types of addressing mode. First is immediate addressing mode, second is register addressing mode, third one is direct addressing mode, fourth register indirect addressing mode, and fifth is index addressing mode. Okay, now we are going to discuss addressing modes. First is the immediate addressing mode. In this addressing mode, the source operand is constant. Okay, in immediate addressing mode, when the instruction is assembled, the operand comes immediately after the opcode. Okay, the immediate data must be preceded by hash sign. The immediate addressing is so named because the value to be stored in memory or register immediately follows the operation code in memory. That is to say, the instruction itself dedicated what value will be stored in memory. Okay, the way we identify the immediate addressing method is by using hash sign. When any number is preceded by the hash sign, then the addressing of the instruction will be immediate addressing mode. This addressing mode can be used when number is to be placed in the register or memory. Okay. Hence, the length of the instruction is 2 byte for 8-bit operand and 3 byte for 16-bit operands. Okay. In this addressing mode, length of the instruction is 2 byte for 8-bit operand and 3 byte for 16-bit operands. This addressing mode can be used to load information into any of the register, including the DPTR. Okay, its example is first one is move a comma hash 25h. Okay, let us see the meaning of this instruction. This instruction uses immediate addressing because the accumulator will be loaded with the value that immediately follows. In this case, 25h. Okay, immediate addressing is very fast since the value to be loaded is included in the instruction. Next one is move R4, hash 62. In this case, load the decimal value 62 into register R4. Okay. Next one is move DPTR, hash 4532H. This instruction load DPTR with immediately number 4532H. Okay. Next one is second one, register addressing mode. Register addressing mode involves the use of registers to hold the data to be manipulated. In this mode, all operand, that is source and destination, are located in working registers. Which register? That is R0 to R7, DPTR, B and A of the microcontroller. Source and destination registers are specified by opcode itself. The length of this instruction in this addressing mode is 1 byte. Okay. In this addressing mode, instruction may have 1 or 2 operands. In single operand instruction only one register is used. Okay, single operand instruction मध्ये register one register हा यूज होतो. For example, INC R0 and in two operand instruction two registers are used. For example, move A, R1. Okay, in this instruction two registers are used. Next example is move A, R0. Means copy the content of R0 into the accumulator. Okay. Next one is move R2, A. Copy the content of accumulator into R2 register. Next, add A, R5. Add the content of R5 to content of A. Next slide. Next is the direct addressing mode. In this mode, the data is in a RAM memory location whose address is known. Okay, whose address is known, and this address is given as a part of the instruction. However, the address of the operand memory location is specified by instruction itself. In this mode, the source and destination or both operands can be data memory location. Okay, hence the length of instruction is 2 bytes for one memory operand and 3 bytes for two memory operand. In this mode, the internal register accept PC can be used as data memory location. This type of instruction cannot be used to access external data memory. Okay, important. This point is very important. The address of the data memory is always 8 bit. And its example is move R0, 40H. Okay, meaning of this instruction: save the content of RAM location 40H into register R0. Similarly, second example, move 56H, A. Save the content of accumulator in RAM location 56H. Okay, next one is register indirect addressing mode. Indirect addressing is a very powerful addressing mode which is many cases provide an exceptional level of flexibility. Okay, in this addressing mode, only register R0 and R1 can be used as a pointer for the indirect operation. Okay, the register points the memory location from which require data can be read or write. Okay, using this addressing mode, one can access data from internal and external data memories. The instruction without X in mnemonic is used to access internal data memory, and second one is the instruction with X in mnemonic is used to access external data memory. Okay, the instruction with C in mnemonic is used to access internal and external program memory. The mnemonic symbol used for this addressing mode is @. Okay, and the length of this instruction always 1 byte. Its example is move A, @R0. Meaning of this instruction is this instruction causes the 8051 to analyze the value of the R0 register. Okay, means move content of RAM location whose address is held by R0 into A. A means accumulator. Okay, And next one is move at R1, B, meaning move, move the content of B RAM location whose address is held by R1 register. Okay. Next one is index addressing mode. In this mode is widely used in accessing data element of lookup table entries located in the program ROM space of the 8051. The instruction used for this purpose is move A, at A plus DPTR. The 16-bit register DPTR and register accumulate A are used to from the data element stored in on-chip ROM. Because the data element are stored in the program space ROM of the 8051, it uses the instruction move C instead of move. Okay. In this instruction, the content of A are added to the 16-bit register DPTR to form the 16-bit address of the needed data. Okay, where address of the internal or external memory is addition of A and DPTR. Thank you for watching this video.